Amanda, you know what time of year it is.
Is it where my seasonal depression wears a fancy Christmas sweater?
Kinda. You can actually wear your fancy Christmas sweater to the event that is coming. You know what time of year it is. It is time for the annual Imperfect Strangers holiday party.
Yay!
We've been a podcast for so long that we have an annual event. That's a thing.
Yeah.
This year our party falls on 12/12. How cute. We love those numbers.
Yes, we do.
12/12. So if you're coming to that, you should know that there will be prizes this year.
Yes, we have partnered with some of our very own stranger friends who have small business side hustles, and they have so generously offered to donate prizes, so we'll be raffling those off. And for those of you who have never attended before and you're like, oh wow, a Zoom, it is so much fun. If you don't want to have your camera on, you can keep it off. If you want to show up in pajamas and bedhead, go for it. This is maybe the most looked forward to company holiday party all year. Dare I say it?
Yep. Sometimes there's, extracurricular activities like smoking and drinking.
The chat is always lively. Everybody is always having a good time. So we are so excited to host you guys again this year. It is Sunday, December 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern, and tickets are $20. You can Venmo or PayPal for your ticket purchase. And we will put all of the details into our Instagram. So go there. And you know what? I'll put them on the website too, just in case you want to go look at it there as well.
Oh, wow. Old school website users? Yes, that's how old our listening audience is. They're the type of people, let me go Google it real quick. Yes, and you should know that each year, the proceeds that we make from the holiday party go right back into producing this podcast. So if you love it and you want to support it, you can do so by coming to our holiday party and celebrating it. I know that sounds crazy, but you know what? We're going into 2022, and we're going to go into it with pride in the work that we do. Look at me. This is new Melissa. Pride in the work that we do. And also, a big supportive group hug. So all of the prizes that you will be eligible to win with simply just the purchase of your ticket are from our OG listener friends who also have businesses to share and promote. So really this is a big warm circle of hugging. So please come to the party. It's always fun. There are always the chat is lively. I actually like to live in the chat, to be real with you. So definitely come. I mean, we spend a lot of time creating our backdrops. I wear an outfit. There's full drag going on.
Absolutely. I'm wearing the velvet dress you gave me. That is going to be my party outfit this year.
Ooh, remember that gift?
Yes, that was a good one.
Actually, that was a good one. That was a well-sourced vintage piece. Perfect for holiday parties or Renaissance fair.
Absolutely.
See there? Because a friend knows how to gift to a friend. So come to our holiday party, 12/12. There's a Zoom. Amanda will give you all the information because I'm terrible at that. And join us. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to see your shining faces.
All right, Amanda, you know what we should do?
What?
We should let the people know about the prizes that they can win by attending our holiday party.
We should. I am so excited. I have been looking forward to talking about this ever since I got the okay from the people that we're working with. So we have some stranger friends who are incredibly talented, and they are makers and doers. And so our first stranger friend that we'd like to talk about is our friend Trisha.
Oh my gosh, you might know her as Trizzy, Trizzy. She is the infamous maker of the Home Button Forever sticker. That was a gorgeous homage paid to me. She is just super talented. She makes beautiful accessories, stickers, anything super cute, super kawaii. She can do it.
Yeah.
It's the thing she does.
Incredibly talented. I mean, We were blown away by the special set of Imperfect Stranger stickers that she was making and giving away with orders from stranger friends. I have seen nothing but 5-star reviews in her Etsy store, so we wanted to tell you guys about Trizzy and her small business and give you the information so that you can go check it out, because at our holiday party, Trizzy has designed, I screamed when I saw the picture last night.
I screamed, okay?
Dead.
I was like, whoa!
I couldn't stop
How
looking.
does she do this? Is it a laser printer? Help me understand.
Friends, Trizzy made 3 custom keychains to be raffled away at our holiday party. They are tiny iPhones with a home button, and on the inside it looks like you're listening to Imperfect Strangers, and our little illustrated heads are in there and they jiggle around on the inside.
I cannot. Cute. Why are they floating in little tiny jelly? How does she do it?
I'm dead. And on the back of it, it says Imperfect Strangers times Trizzy Studios. So she even put the little detail to like have the little words on the bottom of the phone. It is so cute. I'm dead.
Oh my gosh. And only 3 people in the world.
Yes.
Will own these. Not even me and Amanda.
Oh no, we
3 of y'all.
We get them too.
Oh wait, I do?
Yes.
I get one too? Okay.
I know.
Oh, I didn't know.
I know.
Okay, well 3 y'all can have something I got, so that makes it even more special.
So guys, check out Trizzy. You can find her on Instagram at Trizzy, TRIZZY.studios, or you can visit her website at trizzystudios.com. Check her out, shop small. There is something in there for everyone. And come to our party so you can have a chance to win one of these very cool keychains.
Love you, Trizzy.
Love you, Trizzy. Thank you.
Amanda, now you know, early on in this pandemic, I was very excited about masks. Very excited. So imagine my delight when I found out that Handmade by Casey was also an OG stranger friend and a hardcore listener of the podcast. I have purchased so many of her masks in the past year.
Yeah.
Because they are gorgeous. They are durable. And what I like to do is I like to layer them on top of my medical mask, because, you know, they're kind of like, they're spicy. They say funny things or they say cute things. And so I have always been a supporter of Handmade by Casey. She's the best. So I'm very excited to announce that she too has made a donation for the Imperfect Strangers holiday party.
She has so generously offered to gift either the mask of the winner's choosing, or Casey makes other lovely things too. She has baby quilts. They're like little, they look like little quilted coasters. They're so cute. So you can have the chance to win one of Casey's amazing masks, or $15 towards anything in her shop. And because she is such an awesome stranger friend, she has also created a code, STRANGERS, for 10% off of anything in her shop for all stranger friends. And so that website is handmadebykasey, CASEY.com. She also has her little Instagram that you can go check out, Handmade by Casey.
I've actually purchased some of her coasters as gifts. And like, when you give a gift that is so specific to the friend that you're giving it to, like you see that you know, their face light up, that's like part of the gift for me.
Yeah.
So if you go into her store and you browse around and you read the messaging, all of her messaging is very cool and us. So that's another reason why I love her.
I mean, she has a mask that says live, love, fuck off. Who wouldn't want that?
I bought a coaster for a girlfriend. It was something like she believed she could, but she didn't feel like it. It's like very us. So if you go into the coasters with attitude section, that's where I stay. She has one out right now that says, if it involves pants or a bra, it's not happening. Which, dude.
It's literally
so
in this
true.
holiday party.
So please do, even outside of this holiday party, support Handmade by Casey. She makes really great, irreverent, whimsical stuff that is beautifully crafted, actually. So we love you, Casey. Thank you so much for supporting our show. So we look very much forward to always supporting you.
Thank you so much. And guys, don't forget, strangers at checkout for 10% off your order at handmadecasey.com. Thank you, Casey.
Yes, I remember how to do this, silly.
Well, I'm glad that
gosh.
all of your devices are finally charged and ready to go. Took a minute.
Woo! It was a long time waiting for that charger to come in Amazon.
It's hard when you have to get the ones that were, made in 1952.
Yeah, this one came straight from Wuhan. Listen, is that the consensus? The running consensus is that I was gone because my home button iPhone was not charged? Because I'll go with it.
Yeah, I mean, there was another theory floating around Discord that you were having an internship at Dr. Bronner's. So, we could go with that. We could go with the charger theory,
Someone also thought that perhaps I was in the hospital with COVID, actually. That would have been a good one.
That would have been a really good one. So, yeah, here we are.
I just got out of my situation, so I actually have not updated my secret COVID account in like a month. So I might just go on there today and be like, guys, I've been sick. Just lie. But I'm back now. How was the podcast all by yourself? I feel so bad that I just left you for so long without a dope beat to step to.
I was going to say, it's been a long time.
I shouldn't have left you. Yeah.
I really thought, gosh, this might be our opportunity to go full call her daddy. I was getting some DMs from very concerned listeners, and I was like, you know what? This could propel us into, like really grade A podcaster status if I formulate this, backstory that Melissa and I have had a horrible falling out. We are fighting behind the scenes, trying to figure out this podcast. Stay tuned for the drama, but, I just was like, she'll be back next episode. But I really should have gone for it.
Well, you know what? That's a testament to our consistency because it really was only 3 weeks. Podcasts go on hiatus for months at a time. Yeah. And nobody cares.
Yeah. I think maybe some of it was like because we had some fabulous guests. So thank you to Victor and to Corrine and, into our little throwback there from Your Mom Has a Podcast. Like, I think maybe because we didn't say anything and we just like launched into this like, hey, let's talk to some new stranger friends. Everybody's like, wait, what? What's going on here?
Right. But also everything is on a need to know basis around here. Y'all should know that.
We respect your privacy, so respect ours. It says it right on the website.
Yeah. Correct. Wow.
Yeah. Did you miss podcasting?
It was really weird to not have my schedule. It was really weird to not have my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just floating around as my own person, owning my time. And also, I couldn't do my little merch direct job because Wi-Fi was spotty and it would just be so frustrating. I would spend more time trying to get the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And by the time I got the Wi-Fi, the thing I was trying to do be done crashed, and now I got to get the Wi-Fi again. And it's like, And so I left a lot of people in the lurch, and that felt terrible. Like, I'm one of those rule followers who is also like secretly a people pleaser, even though my outside voice is like, fuck that. Do what you want to do. Don't nobody care about nobody else. You got to prioritize yourself. You are the most important person in your universe. Like, that's how I that's how I am outwardly.
Yeah.
But inside, I'm like, oh no, people are struggling because I didn't do a thing. Oh God. So that was weird.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, if we think about it, I was only gone as long as I mean, I wasn't gone that long. 3 weeks is not that long. It's long, but it's not that long.
In the grand scheme of things, it's it probably felt long in the moment, but you know, everybody survived. Your daughters had beautiful, smooth ponytails. Justin Beck looked like he was, you know, holding it down. So that's got to be refreshing to know that everything can continue and you can just fall right back into the chaos and it's like you never left.
Justin Beck, honestly, that feigned incompetence that I fell for 15 years or however long it is.
Yeah.
Like, I was not needed. Those lunches were packed to the children's specifications. Those ponytails were neat. That snack bag was done properly. Homework was sent in on time. Vaccines were procured. Like, he was over here handling his business. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Twice I sent the cleaning lady and he had no, I mean, he doesn't pre-clean. So I was like, well, how are you going to, did you strip the beds? He's like, I don't give a fuck. She came here and she just did her thing. But like, I came back and my house was not upside down. It was fucking clean and neat every day. There was not a stitch of laundry to be done when I walked in the store. Which, how?
Justin.
So now I'm like, you know what? I feel like laundry's your gig. I feel like you're the person between the two of us that's better at it. I'm going to bestow that upon you. 100%. How Chris does the food shopping?
Yeah.
Justin Beck is the laundry guy. And we're about to have marriage equality, bitch.
I was going to say, has your division of labor changed since you've been back, seeing that he has, you know, become or like stepped into primary parent for this time? I love this.
Not only did he excel with, what do you call that? Flying colors.
Yeah.
Effortlessly. Was not complaining, had no, the children listened to him. Today he got them out the door because I slept in. Like, what?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I am done with that. It has been so much of that, and I'm like, please, God, you're killing me dead.
You're like, I have a yeast infection and a UTI,
God,
please.
I can't do it anymore. I'm just going to grow my armpit hair. I just can't do it anymore. I know you missed me, but Jesus Christ.
You want to start with Thanksgiving? Do you want me to start with Hanukkah?
No, how was... Oh, actually, yes, yesterday was the first night of Hanukkah.
Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. Do you guys sing that? Is that like a song that like Jewish people sing, or is that just something that like non-Jewish people sing at their Christmas programs?
Our friend Jade, friend of the show, brought her daughter Noah over, and Maja was teaching her the song.
Oh, okay. Actually. So it's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. I mean, and Maja was so proud to be able to show her. So it's very cute.
Do you guys have like, are there like traditional Jewish songs that you sing during Hanukkah? Like, you know, we wish you a Merry Christmas and Santa Claus is coming to town.
Well, not this household. We do our prayers.
Yeah.
And then we decide if we're going to open the big family gift or if everybody's going to get their individual gifts. For this particular Hanukkah, I was very ill prepared because my kids have been in the house for 2 years and everything I've purchased for them online has been like a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, because that was what they had. So like I'm out of things to give my children. So for this one I bought the family an Oculus.
Oh, that's what that was?
Dude.
Is it fun?
First of all, it's dumb as hell. Like, you just look like a whole ass dumbass. And also, I have very expensive teeth, and I just know that one day I'm going to be fucking shooting lasers, and I'm going to fall right through the coffee table and fuck my whole face up. But I tried it while I was away. And the cardio aspect of it, it is so COVID friendly because you're just in your own space. It's definitely like arm workout and cardio. So like you're skipping leg day with the Oculus. Your legs ain't gonna look good, but but it's so awesome. So I bought it for my children. The thing is, you know me, the technology of it is very intense. So it's like, get this thing, upload this, fucking enter this code here. Girl, I can't. I can't. And also my glasses don't fit in it. It's a whole thing. But I do love it. I got Justin on there. I got the baby walking through the forest, petting fucking little Bambies. Like, it's a way for me to go outside without going outside. Honestly, one of the best purchases I've ever made.
No smelling like outside. So what are there games? I was watching, it looked like they were like Justin looked very active, like he was doing some kind of task. So are there games that come with it, or how does it work?
Oh no, everything costs money. It's a fucking money pit. That's for sure. I have a game called Beat Saber, but Beat Saber, you have to play it with their like weird techno music. But you can buy songs by artists that you like, but it's limited. So you just play the fucking thing. But it's you take the things in your hands become swords, and you shoot a blue arrow or a red arrow in the direction that you see the arrow. But like, it's cardio, and then you also have to dodge giant walls coming towards your face, and so it's constant up and down, which I really like doing first thing in the morning. Like, I just put that motherfucker on and get my little, I play it like 4 times. I get my little fucking 20 minutes of, cardio in. Yeah. And then, I can have my coffee and do my thing. The children, I have them playing that game too. It's good cardio for them too. There's dancing games, but I got them on a roller coaster. Shira's been going into a forest. Maja's been going and doing like sea life. And it's like totally immersive. Like, you're in a real, it's the fucking future.
Wow, that sounds
damn
so cool.
You, Mark Zuckerberg. You gotta get it. It ain't cheap.
I was gonna say, upset about the price. It sounds really expensive.
It is. However, if you think about all the gaming consoles that you've ever bought your children, and all the games and the games and the games and the games, it's comparable, and they'll be fighting over it. Justin's like, shouldn't we buy 2 headsets? I was like, bitch, ain't nobody no money bags. They got to take turns. After me, I get to use it first. But yeah, that's. I think that would go over well with your sons.
Oh gosh, for sure.
If you and Chris decide to do this, it's $400. It ain't cheap.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
See, we already bought our big gift. So maybe we'll have
What's the big gift?
A trampoline.
Oh, wow. You're doing real cardio.
Yeah, I'm going to send those kids outside and do real cardio in the backyard.
They're going to smell like outside. You are going to do real cardio. None of this virtual reality technology crap is going to rot your brain. Amanda said you are going outside and being real children, goddammit.
They have been begging. So we have always been fortunate to have neighbors who have giant trampolines. Ever since, like, even at our old house, the people next door, the kids would go on it all the time. And they use my neighbors now here. They use the people across the streets. And somebody had a brand new one on Facebook Marketplace that they had purchased, and then they had to move, and so they couldn't use it. Their kids had used it for like 2 months. So I was like, fine, I'm going to finally bite the bullet. I'm going to be the hero. Well, Santa Claus is the hero, obviously, because this is a Santa present. And yeah, they're going to be so happy.
Dude, it's good for you too. Because, in those little fitness classes, when they put the little trampoline out and you got to jump.
Yes, I've always wanted to try one of those.
Dude, it's exhausting.
It looks
one
so
false
fun.
Move, though. Not with these teeth, but yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so you did that. Did Quinny get the Apple iPods for her ears?
Oh, this child is flush in earbuds. My dad gave her a set of the, whatever the Android version are. I think they're called earbuds, or I don't know. There's like some kind of like Android version, which she was gifted by my dad. And then Chris somehow got a bonus set of AirPods. So the child has 2 different sets. She is more than okay.
So wait, can the Bluetooth mechanism was what? Look at me now, getting confused about the technology. If it's Android green bubbles, it can still be compatible with Blue Bubble phone?
So the reason he gave her the Android ones was so that she could hook them up to her Chromebook for school. And we did give her a Samsung phone when she got her phone. So she can use them for her Samsung phone, and then she uses her AirPods. Melissa, I can't even fucking remember what are they called. AirPods now?
I think it's AirBuds.
AirBuds. Ever since you started calling them the wrong thing, I can never remember what they're called.
I actually can't remember what they're called. I call it iPods or AirBuds, but I think iPods are an iPod is like old school from that commercial where it would be like rainbow people silhouettes dancing, and then it'd be a big white cord, and it was like, look how dated this is. Yeah. That's an iPod.
Welcome to the geriatric hour of Imperfect Strangers podcast, wherein we try to discern.
Airbud is
a golden retriever.
Airbud is a golden retriever superhero.
Okay, well, from
we
here
hate
on out,
those.
she has the Apple product earphones, buds, and those work on her iPad. So that's how she listens to things. So whatever, she has enough shit.
Shalomi for Hanukkah got the white things.
Yeah, that we have.
So the white things that I have are the same brand of white things you have, because then a new version came out.
Yeah.
So remember, I pounced on the older version because it became cheaper. Yes, the long stick.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got Shalom a pair, which, girl, how did I just get them 3 weeks ago and now you have them?
Your child had a better iPhone than you did. Let's be real.
Oh my gosh, for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then I bought her, which she's spoiled, because the thing is, once they get 12, 13, 14, they're not interested in like, puzzles and
they want expensive shit.
Making. Correct. So we got the Oculus. They opened that gift. Shalom screamed, yes! Aww. Hasn't touched it. So you just want it to have it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Then I got her the white iPods. But the cutest part, which she got more excited about, was I got her a little Nutella rubber case. Because she's obsessed with Nutella. So, like, something that cost me $8.99 on Amazon, she was happier than the $129 thing I bought her and the $400 thing I bought her.
Of course.
So, like, there's no winning.
No.
The new thing the girls are going to want, and I'll tell you now, so you need to find out what size Quinn's foot is in a boy's youth size. All the girls, it's coming to Ohio, will be wearing Air Jordan 1s.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
So just get her ahead of it now. It's $90 in the kids section. Otherwise, you're going to be on, she's going to be like, you have to go on goat.com, Mom. And those shoes are like $375. I'm like, bitch, anybody goat. You better Billy goat your ass away from running with them prices.
It's insane. Quinn was requesting a pair of $200 sweatpants for her Christmas/birthday list. And listen, I really want...
She's not even in 7th grade.
Correct.
That's a 7th grade price.
Well, I have 2 pair. And so she has worn 1 pair of mine to school before, and she has little friends that have them. And
wait. You own $200 pair of joggers?
Okay, well, here's the deal. Okay,
Kanye West.
Shut up. One I got on Poshmark, so I didn't pay full price. They were secondhand. And the other pair I bought as a birthday gift to myself a couple years ago, and I think I did it on trade. So I technically didn't really pay for them because I did design work in exchange for these sweatpants for my friend that owned an activewear store. So.
Okay, hold on. Is it that brand Free City?
No, they're Aviator Nation with the stripes.
Aviator Nation? Girl, I'm not even up on that because all I know is here on Long Island 2 or 3 years ago it was Free City, so I figured that would trickle down to the middles.
Yeah, no, I've seen those. This is like the whole style is like 70s, like California surfer culture. Like that's kind of like the vibe. They're very cute. They're very stylish. So I was like, you grow. I mean, the child is almost taller than I am, and she's going to be 12 at the end of the year. So I was like, as fast as you grow, I am not buying you $200 sweatpants that you're going to be too tall for in 6 months. So I found a brand new pair on Poshmark. I got them for $70. And when she outgrows them, then I can wear them. So
yeah, that's where I am with Shalom. But Shalom, you know what, though? Shalom is on a new thing because after cross country, she lost a couple pounds. And my sister was just here visiting. And she pulled me aside and was like, I think Shalom is liking this new physique that she got from running track. So if I were you, I would just pay close attention to what she's eating. I was like, really? And she's like, really? So like Marlene has a completely different relationship with Shalom than I do.
Yeah.
Because I would not have picked that up. And I think that I'm a very intuitive kind of mom, but I would not have picked that up. She said, notice how she holds her stomach when she talks. I'm just saying. I was like, what? And sure enough, Shalom was rubbing like her little hip bone. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So
sometimes it just takes that person. I mean, sometimes you can be too close to it, right?
Right.
I mean, Quinn looked at a picture last night of her. She wanted me to take a picture of her getting her second vaccine. And I mean, the child has been a gymnast since she was 3. So she has beautiful arms. And she was like, I'm quitting next year. Why do my arms look like that? I was like, because you fucking pull your body. Yes.
She probably has gorgeous little long, lithe Michelle Obama arms.
Girl,
what's she talking about quitting?
She has delts for days. She has beautiful arms. I was like, people would kill to have these beautiful arms. And she's like, they're too muscular. I was like, shut your mouth right now. You're not quitting.
Oh my God.
Yes. And it's like body positivity all the live long day in this house. So yeah,
y'all are super body positive in ways that like I could learn to do better. Marlene and Jade actually got into a deep conversation about that because Marlene was explaining to us how she felt body shamed growing up because she and I have different body type, and like I was just sitting there like feeling really bad.
Yeah. Because
I know that I have internalized a lot of the things that Mercy has said on a positive way, but Marlene internalized it a different way.
Oh.
So, like, I'm just now realizing, like, the things that I notice that I think are funny and cute to notice, like seeing somebody that I haven't seen in a long time and being like, okay, thigh gap. That's not a fucking cool thing to say to somebody.
Maybe not the best
choice. I said it though because there was one. I was like, yes, king. But like little subtle things like that, now that Marlene has pointed it out to me, I'm really gonna have to get on your woo-woo body posi train, like quickly. I need to learn it quickly. Because the way Jade was explaining it, Jade was like, we're breaking that generational curse. We're not doing that. We're not greeting people with, commentary about their bodies. We're not doing that. We're not doing that ever.
Yeah.
So that's when Marlene had told me that she noticed, that she thinks Shalom likes this new physique, which is fine if she likes it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not the bad part. It's that if it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
But I do know here in the town that we live in, it's a thing.
I think it's a thing everywhere, and it's something that's really hard to escape because, our daughters are at a point where, they're becoming self-aware and they're noticing, what they have that others don't have, specifically how their body looks or if they have acne or, just little things that you might not think about, but if you think back to that middle school, junior high phase, and you started noticing, I remember noticing like I had the thicker thighs than the girls that I played volleyball with, or, my
thick thighs with your cute ass.
Thick
okay,
thighs
I'll stop.
save lives. They really
You do have thick thighs though, and you have a nice body. You have a nice butt.
But it took a minute to get there. It took a minute to get
there. I mean,
there.
but you're like a thick muscular snack. You're not like a thick regular snack. You're a thick muscular snack. I literally just said we are not commenting on people's bodies. Then I'm like, anyway, Amanda, you got thick thighs, bitch.
But I think the thing to remember, like, and this might be helpful to change your perspective, is that when we make comments on other people's bodies, we don't know how they got there. So, for example, somebody may have a thigh gap because they are experiencing severe anxiety and they aren't eating. And so they've lost weight due to anxiety. Or somebody might be really sick. I mean, somebody could have cancer and you didn't know because they're being private about it, and they've lost a lot of weight because they're in treatment. So I think the thing to consider is that our bodies are built to shift and change, and we never really know why somebody looks the way that they're looking. So instead of saying, you look really thin, or look at your thigh gap, or your arms are so skinny, or even saying that somebody looks really muscular, you could say, you look really strong, or, you look really confident, or you're glowing. There's other compliments that you can pay, and I think it's just a matter of getting into the habit of, like, thinking of those other things that you could compliment someone on other than how they look.
Right. I think if I keep it to, bitch, you look good and I've missed you, there ain't gonna be no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a way that we internalize it. I also saw my girlfriend that I haven't seen in a month, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, did you eat?"
Oh.
And I was like, "No, I couldn't eat. I was so stressed out." And she was like, "You have got to eat. You got to start eating." And in my mind, I was like, actually, this is kind of the shape I was looking for. But again.
But I had to get there from an unhealthy place. Right.
And so, it's really bad. And you're right that it's invasive. It's everything to the point where it's normal. So, like, when Marlene pointed it out to me, I was, like, really upset that I hadn't noticed it myself. But I also, Shalom has always been little anyway.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know where would she get this idea?
Well, I think, don't
Marlene,
be hard
it was
on
also
yourself.
hypothetical. It was also hypothetical. She's like, I don't know. I'm just saying, pay attention. And I was like, okay.
Well, you have somebody that, had those feelings herself, and sometimes when you're so close to something, I mean, you see your kid every day. So those subtle shifts are going to be hard to see. And Marlene hasn't seen them for a couple of years. So I think that, it's good to put that antenna up and be aware, because, just because Shalom looks a certain way, or, you talk about things a certain way at home, doesn't mean that she's not hearing it or experiencing it on social media or at school, because who knows what what are her friends' moms are saying to them. You don't know how she,
right.
is talking with her friends. So I think it's, it's worthwhile to just be aware and maybe start having those conversations with her if you feel like, it's something that she's concerned about.
Well, my new thing is, too, that I'm going to start incorporating, because it's a technique that I learned while I was away.
Okay.
Is I am going to start practicing, and you're going to be like, bitch, I told you that. I'm going to start prioritizing kindness to oneself.
Bitch, I told you that.
Because I was given an exercise. And I was also given a book.
Uh-huh.
And I've started reading this book, and the book has been illuminating. It's a book about complex PTSD. And how triggers work to set us back, and how you can't even decipher what a trigger is until you can define what your triggers are. And it could be anything. It could be a sound, it can be a smell, it can be a feeling. But once you get triggered, you then get into just constant negative thoughts. And so I definitely have that.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to figure out what my internal and external triggers are, and at the same time, being kind to myself about, how I'm going to make it through my day with less negative talk from my inner critic, because my inner critic is so mean.
I'm really happy that you've come to that place. That's huge.
She's so mean to me, and I'm just like, how could she be so mean to me? Here I am talking about myself in third person, but
it's okay.
When my goal in life is to, bring joy to other people. My goal in life is to make other people laugh. My goal in life is to make other people feel safe. My goal in life is to make other people feel comfortable. My goal in life is to make other people see their talents that they don't see. And I'm just like, how can you have all of that for other people, but you don't have it inside your own head and for your own body and for your own self and life choices? And it's just like, whoa. So I was forced to say out loud compliments about myself. Mm-hmm. And write them down. I was like, I don't really want it. She was like, okay, that's cute, but let's do it. I was like, I don't really want to. She's okay, let's do it. And so we should do the exercise right now. Want to do a positive thinking exercise that I learned?
Okay, yeah, I do. Let's do it. Do we need to start with
this bitch?
Bitch, you're doing a good job,
but also enlightened. Oh my God, bitch, you're doing a good job was a theme song each day. Okay. So let's say, Amanda, your 3 top negative thoughts for yourself or your day today are.
You want me to tell you what they are?
Yeah, like what are you stressed out about today?
Okay.
If it's about your body, it's about your life's work, it's about fucking your to-do list, whatever it is.
Okay. So I would say that first of all, I am stressed out by the amount of housework that I have let slide in the last week. I can't keep up with it. We've just been so busy, gone, and I feel guilty that it hasn't been done because it's, I take it on as like this is my jurisdiction.
This is your job, and you
Correct.
feel like you're slacking at your job, and
Right.
when you're slacking at your job, it feels like you are not honoring the work that you set out to do, which was take care of my kids and treat my household in such a way that my kids can thrive inside of it. So you've attached a bunch of weird shit to whether or not your counter is dirty.
Yep.
Okay. Same. Which real recognize real. Continue.
Let's see. Second, I would say, I'm getting better. Excuse me. I'm getting better at this, but I am still internally struggling with what is either my work with a capital W, my life's work, or, shorter term, still trying to figure out, what do I want to do with the bulk of my day? Still haven't figured that out yet. That feels really gross.
Okay.
And then
the
third one, I have been having a lot of big feelings and guilt lately around taking care of my dad. Like I was telling Chris the other day, I struggle because there are certain things that I wish I could control about his day-to-day taking care of himself. And so I struggle a lot with constantly texting him, have you looked into this? Are you taking this? Do you still need this? Can I order this for you? Why are you doing this? Why aren't you doing this? And I struggle with being a taskmaster and probably a general nuisance versus
right. Well, you're trying to control an outcome, and only he is the decider of
yes
of how he wants to play this. You can only offer recommendations and
yes.
suggestions for so long, And then you have to let that go because you can't control that.
Yeah.
So, given your 3 things that you're worried about, your 3 stressors, let's say, that greet you at the top of your day. Now, your job is to find kindness about yourself related to those 3 things and replace all of your negative noticing with positive. And this is, you know me, I hate a fucking positive fucking rap song. I hate toxic positivity. I hate fucking live, love, laugh. This ain't that. This is replacing negative noticing with what is it about me that got me here today that makes me great, though, THO. What about that, though?
Why, though?
So, let's see. Your first one is, you feel guilty about the amount of housework. However, your children have been raised in a household where cleanliness, tidiness is important. That is a skill set that you've bestowed upon your children. So the positivity that's going to come out of that negative noticing is, wow, I have prioritized a skill set that some people never learn in their lives. I have given my children this gift. As their mother, they understand this is how we respect our home. This is how we respect our guests when we invite them into our home. I am a busy person. I have a whole life outside of just being the fucking housekeeper. And so it's okay that my house is fucked up right now. It's also holiday season. Girl, you got so much shit going on. Your daddy got cancer. Shit. Some stuff's going to stay on the counter. You were like, who is this person? And can negative Melissa come back?
Have we Freaky Friday'd and switched bodies because this isn't our dynamic, but continue because I like this. Let's go.
So you can decide for yourself what other positive things you can glean out of that first, bullet point of negativity. Why are you not allowed to own your time? Why are you the only person who is responsible for, the cleanliness of your home? You're not. And you guys will get to it when you get to it. Literally nothing bad's going to happen. Listen, I'm talking right out my motherfucking ass because I'm upset about the shape of my home too. However, I understand the guilt. And the heavy slog that is trying to convince yourself to do it. I haven't unpacked my bags. They're sitting here undone for 7 days now.
Yeah.
I don't. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
But I also am giving myself the grace that I have just gone through some shit and I will get to it when I motherfucking get to it. And if it gets on somebody else who lives here's nerves, they could get to it too if they'd like.
Yeah.
So, there's number 1. Your second one, your capital W work. We've had this conversation before. Why are you not allowed to explore? You have given your entire life to being a devoted wife and mother. No one said that that's going to stop anytime soon. However, you now have a block of time in front of you that you can use to fulfill whatever it is you want. Bitch, you can start doing ghost level fucking clay making. It don't matter. Why can't it be therapeutic? Why does it have to be work? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just feel like
listen, I know it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anybody says to you. You feel like you need to have a good and strong answer when someone says, "What do you do?"
Or even just have a plan, right? I still don't have a plan. And I think that that's the hard thing too. I'm trying to lean into, okay, it's okay to not have a plan. You're still being productive. You're still doing things, but I think it's probably going to be one of my hardest thought patterns to break out of. And it's gotten better. Mm-hmm. I don't have the level of I don't think it's it's not guilt, but I don't have the level of you're wasting time. I think that has eased up, but it still hangs there. Well,
the other problem is that we get so many messages and images of that have-it-all woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that woman that, you know, she started a fucking $1 billion industry based on leggings, and then she fucking, you know, built houses for children in Botswana, and then she did this, and then she did that. Well, bitch, she's tired too, and she don't have a plan. She is.
Yeah.
She is. And she couldn't have gotten to where she was unless a bunch of other women lifted her ass up. So that's just weird mind shit that we have to get out of. Because the other thing is, we got to stop apologizing for not doing a goddamn thing. Sometimes not doing a goddamn thing is the thing you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you're a person that doesn't rest. You're a person that has, like, an Erin Condren fucking daily planner. You like to mark things off of your list. You like to get things done.
Yeah.
And that's hardwired. And, of course, no one's saying stop doing that. But I think stop beating yourself up about the non-plan, because you can go through any of your planners and see day by day that you were taking steps up. You've been climbing the mountain every day, all the time. So 1 day of uncertainty, 2 weeks of uncertainty, 1 year of uncertainty is what? Who cares? There's an alien invasion coming anyway. None of this shit's going to matter.
There really is. They are going to make themselves known. I've been on conspiracy TikTok. I've seen it.
Listen, that show Invasion got me fucked up. It's coming. But now you have to just go through, and you need to make a list of all the positive attributes about who you are. And you have to say them out loud, as uncomfortable as it may be. I'm ready.
Wait, I have to say these things now out loud here?
Yes.
All the good things about me?
Yep.
About these things that I just told you about, or just about it? Just
related to or in general. Related to or in general. So one of your things is always had a great work ethic.
Okay. Okay. So I am a hard worker, and I am driven, and I am not somebody who lets adversity or roadblocks get in her way. I will always find a workaround or a solution until I solve the problem.
We call that resourceful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My feelings about not being able to control every single move that my dad makes is born out of love and caring. And so all I can do is continue to show him that love and caring, and give him the information and understand that he is an adult and he can make those decisions for himself, and all I can do is continue to love him.
Yep. So all of that is rooted in being a nurturer and being an empath and being someone who genuinely cares about the well-being of those around them. That is a beautiful quality to possess as a person.
This feels really weird doing this right now.
I don't know how the fuck we got here.
We've
All
come
I know
into-
is I had to write a list and say I was brave, I was smart, I was funny,
You was kind.
I was kind, I'm important, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna do this to other people.
Yeah. It feels really good. Welcome to Psychology Podcasting with Melissa and Amanda.
Listen, I'm not a clinician, but I'm well read enough that I could get there easily.
So
Deadass.
do you do these things every single day? Do you have these affirmations that you do every day, or is it just you check in with yourself once a week? What are you doing?
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I've been in a K-hole for a week.
Yeah.
Yes. My armpits fucking stink, and I've been under a weighted blanket for hours at a time. And if you could see me right now, matter of fact, I'll take a fucking selfie right now so you can see what I'm looking like while having this conversation. I'll put it in the story.
Okay.
But just knowing that I have the skill set, to, it's inside me. I know that when I'm deep down in the dark,
yeah,
that at any time I could reach for the light, and any time I can choose happiness, at any time I can choose kindness to myself, at any time. So I've been trying to get there, you know.
Yeah.
And to be honest, this new, it's like a shift in my physical body. Like, I am now occupying a different plane on this earth. I know that sounds crazy.
No.
But like metaphysically,
yeah,
it took jumping down into a fiery pit of PTSD and like needing, not figuring it out later, I'll just be negative for now and I'll get there when I get there. No. Needing an immediate solution every day so that I could open my fucking eyes and face the day was like, oh, okay, this woo-woo positive shit that I be getting on my nerves, that's what's gonna work for me. So I need to lean into that shit. And I will say that it has changed how I communicate with Justin. And this is, I mean, listen, we're talking about tectonic level shifts in just, you know, a month's time. It has changed the way I greet each day. Listen, that's not to say that I'm not going to be stank. That's who I am. That's, you know, that's hardwired.
Yeah, no, you're not negating or you're not brushing off the feelings that you're having. This isn't toxic positivity. This is just, instead of sitting and wallowing in the shit, recognizing that you're in the shit, and then, okay, so how are we going to move through it?
Yes, and so I was neck deep wading in shit, while also feeling very vulnerable, but kind of choosing honesty.
Yeah.
Because you could not choose honesty. You could easily just go, you know what? This is too hard. I'm going to close off now. This conversation is over. Or you can go, you know what? This is fucking really hard. And my real feelings are that I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
This is making me uncomfortable. These are the reasons why. However, I'm going to try my hardest to work through this shit. So, bear with me while I struggle back here. But I'm going to come out on the other side and it's going to be fine. I think that I feel like I've always been kind of open and vulnerable. But this is like a new level of like just fucking brutal, brave honesty. Like if honesty was on a scale of brutality and 7 was the highest, like this is definitely a 7.2.
Yeah.
Just because before it was just so much easier for me to, you know, for people to go, you got to do this and you got to be positive and you got to da. It was just easier for me to go, I have gotten along so fine, so long, not taking any of that advice, but thank you. But then when I was down in it and had nowhere to go but in the space in my head that said, you better go start doing that positive thinking shit, bitch, or else you ain't gonna make it. That was where it clicked. It was like, oh, fuck.
That's so the tattoo that I have on my forearm with my cardinal, the cardinal is sitting on top of a buffalo. And when I was going through all of my shit with Luca, I had read a story about buffalo. And when the buffalo are out in the wild and they're grazing, as a storm is rolling in, instead of running away from the storm and going in the opposite direction, the herd will actually turn around and they will run straight into the storm because they understand that if they run through it, they'll get through it faster than if they continue to try to outrun it. And it really hit me because I was doing everything that I could to run away from my feelings and to distract myself. And I launched myself into home improvement projects, and I launched myself into, crazy fitness routines. And, I was doing every single thing that I could to ignore it. And so part of getting that tattoo was to have that constant reminder. And I will, my inclination is to bury it down and to head down and just let's do something else, and we'll, forget that this exists. But it's there as a constant reminder to do exactly what you're saying, it doesn't go away. It doesn't disappear. I think it only gets stronger if we deny those feelings. So the fact that you've, come to this place after all of this time, I'm excited to see, what kind of transformations happen for you.
Listen, he's looking good today. He's looking good every way. No stop again. No money man, give me my love. This episode's called Buffalo Stance. It's weakness that I'm thinking of, but I don't know. No, I'm not standing at the mountaintop, but by any stretch of the imagination, standing at the mountaintop feeling like I have achieved.
Yeah.
I'm just saying a tiny piece unlocked for me. But that tiny piece unlocked because I was forced to say kind things about myself out loud. Which I don't do.
Yeah.
It was, and part of it was be kind to the person that you once were because she got you here.
Yeah.
So that little girl that was crazy and fucking uncomfortable and insecure and loud and fun, she got you here to this wise, stank, cleaner, prettier version of you. And it was just whoa, wowzers, that's crazy. And I think a lot of why I had shunned that kind of positive talk is because it felt because if it doesn't click in you, it feels inauthentic.
Yeah.
If you don't see life that way, if you don't, I have a very black and white clinical mind. I'm no, this is this and that is that. You need to do this to get to here. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I can see when other people need therapy, and I'm bro, you don't think you need to get help for that? So it just clicked to me wow, what if I was nice to myself the way that I'm nice to other people? What if I was supportive of myself the way that I'm supportive of other people? And it was just little by little every single day, just being you know what? I feel good about this today. I feel good about how I offered that today. Mm-hmm. And it's just I also always have compliments for people in my brain, but with random strangers, I'll say them out loud just because you never know how that's going to move someone's day. So if I see a lady and I'm bitch, you look good today, I'm going to say, bitch, you look good today. Because then I go, what if she's not kind to herself the way I'm not kind to myself? And she really needed to hear that.
Yeah.
So who knows how it'll, pan out. But I did spend time, paying compliments where I felt they were due. And so kind of being kind to others made me internalize being kind to me.
That's great.
Not that I've never paid compliments. I'd be paying motherfuckers compliments, but
yeah, but to pay them to yourself, you'll have to keep that momentum going.
Yeah. And it's it's not narcissism. It's not conceit.
Right.
It's just, being it's just being able to recognize what people see in me that I can't see. How you were whoa, Melissa is my actual texting partner friend. What the fuck is this? You know what I mean? I wouldn't have known that you felt that way about me. I didn't know that you graduated to that place. Other people have, and I know that about them,
Yeah.
So it's like, wow, okay, that was a warm fuzzy. I feel special. I feel missed. I feel needed. This is cool. Internalize this. I know you don't want to. Internalize this. Take the compliment. Smile. Thank you. Yes. And then, move forward from there. But also, this book is fucking me up. I love it.
Oh, well, that's good. We'll have to link it in the story so that other people can check it out, because I'm definitely adding it to my Amazon list.
Well, like, the thing is, too, like, you don't even have to have PTSD. You don't even have to have PTSD to like, read into these kind of things and understand, like, what triggers you and, like, what makes you hurt inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I just like having the knowledge so that if and when I need to access it and I'm down in a hole, I can go, oh, wait, I read about that.
Yeah.
This is that, I think. But yeah, I was living in a flashback, basically. And I needed a way to cope with it. And the best way to cope with it was being nice to me. And part of being nice to me is being honest about the weird shit that I'm feeling, rather than going, no, I'm fine, I can handle it, I don't need to say that out loud. No. I can't handle it. This is hurting me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that.
I think we could all use that lesson. How many times have you swallowed feelings because you didn't want to get into a deeper discussion about it, or you just didn't want to deal with it in that moment, and then it just, it ended up being something either not as big as you thought it was, or it, on the other side, it exploded and became something way bigger than where it even started, and then you had no choice but to deal with it. So I think that that's a lesson that everybody could probably use.
Yes.
Look at you dropping so much knowledge here on your first day back. Damn.
Welcome back, Carter. Is it Cotter or is it Carter or Carter?
Cotter. Kotter.
Well, that sounds racist, so it's Carter for me. Anyway, I hope that you continue to pay yourself compliments with kindness today, because that's what I plan on doing. I plan on replenishing my fruit bowl, doing some self-care in the way of exfoliating.
It sounds good.
And I'm going to practice my smile in the mirror a couple more times, because I've been doing that a lot.
Oh, really?
I smile now. It's a fucking doozy, but I do. Listen, I'm not going to jump all the way off the ledge and say I'm going to become a person that takes selfies, but I have smile lines. I have deepened my crow's feet because I have been practicing my smile. These are new teeth in my head and I need to get used to them, but I really like my smile. And I have not been able to say that about myself for many, many years. So now it was like concentrated time by myself to really review what I like about my face.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, it's a long road. There's still some problems. Asymmetrical nostrils and that weird fucking line in my forehead that makes me look like Bethany Frankel. There's a lot of things. But my smile is no longer an issue, and instead is now an asset.
Yeah.
So I'm like, girl, use that. Do that.
Yes.
So it's going to be a long road. But I woke up today and said, I'm going to choose positivity. I am peopled out. I definitely want to lay under a blanket and stink like onions. But today is the day for me to be productive. Today is the day for me to be positive. And today is the day for me to get on with my shit. Because in the grand scheme of things, like we said, all of this doesn't matter because the alien invasion is coming. And I believe that.
It is. It truly, truly is. I had a healing session with a shaman back in September, and I remember we were talking about, some of the dumb shit that I was worried about. And she was like, it doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, this doesn't matter. And it feels big. It doesn't matter. And I was like, wow. And she's like, think of the power that you can have when you just kind of step back and say, doesn't matter. So I've been trying to remind myself that on the regular, because
dude, how powerful is it?
It's really powerful.
if you live your life every day where you don't cause harm, like every day you just don't do weird, wrong shit to people. You don't cause other people heartache. You don't cause other people harm. You don't hurt people. The little dumb shit you're worried about doesn't matter. Now, if you're a fucking demon on this earth and you're causing pain, then, you know, everything you do matters. You need to get your shit together.
Yeah.
But if you're minding your business, drinking your water, you know, like, I don't hurt people.
Right.
I might observe some shit. I might say some shit. I might hurt your feelings, but I don't set out to fucking hurt people because I don't want to be hurt. I try to be respectful of that. So every day, like, just like the power in knowing, wow, the dumb shit I worry about does not matter. Oh my God, this is amazing. I mean, am I going to start fucking going outside and camping and doing all kind of other shit that positive people do? No. It's a baby step.
You can sit with your Oculus and meditate in the woods in the comfort of your Eames lounger.
I will be, actually. I set the boundary to seated. I'm about to go pet some fucking Bambis and start my day that way. It is, listen, it's a tiny transformation, but, you know, we're Transformers up in here. Da-da-da-da. Boy, that meets the eye. I am feeling whole. I am feeling full. I like my face. This is a big deal.
This is a huge deal. I'm going to send you this song. There's a song that my friend Jahan sent to me, and it is like is full of positive affirmations, but it's like trap. So I'm going to send that to you, and you can put that in your little earbuds. And I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am something. I don't know. It's good. I'll send it to you.
I am healthy and wealthy, must say. You know what song I also like to start my day with now?
What?
Feeling good, like I should. Went and took a walk around the neighborhood. I'm feeling blessed. Never stressed.
Hey.
Got that blump, something Sunday best. Like the lyrics to the song is super positive, super corny, super pastel. Not anything I would have ever liked. Oh my God, positive white people. Oh God. But I love it. I love it. Welcome back, Melissa. You're back. They're going to be like, can she start talking shit next week? Because this was not a good episode.
This was a great episode. It was a great way to come back. We've got our holiday party coming up. We've got lots of exciting things. I can't wait for our December guest. I'm pumped about that.
You did secure that. Baby girl was working. Amanda, now it's time for me to give you your flowers. You manned this ship without your business partner. Every day you said, fuck it, let's do it. You got it done. Vanessa Williams came to your chat. What?
Yes. I was like, God, I'm so sad about this. This Melissa should have been here. I did hold it down, but as I put in the Slack feelings, it was not the same without you. I do not enjoy this. We are going to have to meet here soon now that everybody is fucking vaccinated, because I was like, oh my God, this woman is my actual real friend. I miss her. I feel weird telling her I miss her because we've never actually fucking met in real life. Like, I was feeling very conflicted because I was like, this bitch is my actual real friend. I would trust her to sit with my children while I left the house, probably even overnight. And this is weird. So we actually have to really, truly meet because I'm having feelings for somebody that I've never even met.
Listen, we hit a milestone. I will say that I was having feelings too. I was like, oh no, I have been neglectful in our friendship. I have been neglectful in our business. I'm trash. Again, not kind things to say.
No, you had bigger fish to fry, and then that's what a partnership is.
I just had other fish to fry, not bigger ones. So but I'm saying, had I not felt the guilt, had I been like, okay, well, whatever, I would know that I'm a sociopath. So it actually, worked out because I was like, wow, I have responsibilities and obligations, but also friendships to tend to. So I'm glad I'm back.
Me too.
The train is still on the tracks. You kept the house standing upright. It was never on fire. So now I know, oh my God, I have full trust that the show can and will go on.
Definitely.
That's a great feeling. That's a great feeling. I felt missed. I felt loved. So thank you for that. And hi, everybody. I'm back. I'm back, bitches. So, all right. This concludes this episode of Buffalo Stance of Imperfect Strangers. You can do the outro because I probably definitely did forget how to do that. I'm going to go do my regular job now. I'm going to go enter some invoices that have just been sitting for 3 weeks, and now our bills are behind.
Well, enjoy that. Have a good time. And as a freelancer who is also waiting on invoices, you better pay those bitches because they're waiting on that money.
Oh my God. My other new life policy is fuck you, pay me, for sure.
Fuck you, pay me. Yeah, I had to send that email yesterday. They were like, we have more projects for you. And I was like, you literally have an invoice that was due on October 27th. F you, pay me, and then I'll do the rest of this work.
See? Another compliment you can pay to yourself is Amanda doesn't give a fuck about your feelings, which is an important quality to have when you're going to collect that money freelance. Deadass. Some people don't have it. Some people don't have it.
Well, I'm glad you're back. Thank
right,
you for coming back. I'm glad you're back in one piece.
Thank you. I'm glad you held the ship down, bitch. You weathered the storm. Woo! We did it.
Back and better than
Joe.
ever. We did it.
We did it, Joe.
Vaccinated.
Right, have a good
boosted.
day.
You too.
Woo! The kids too?
Yes.
Yes, baby.
I know.
All right.
We're in business.
Yes. Strong family vaccinated. Back family vaccinated. We're going to hit the road. Hashtag van life. Okay, now I'm getting crazy. Okay, bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to this week's episode. As always, new episodes drop on Fridays along with an Instagram interactive story where we give you visuals for the week's episodes. So check us out on Instagram at imperfectstrangers_podcast. You can join us on Mondays after each episode for a Monday Night Live where Melissa and I get together. We talk to you about the week's episode, questions that you have, and usually go way off topic. So come back and join us. That is Mondays, Instagram Live, 8 p.m. Eastern. We are on Twitter at imperfstrangers. We have a website, imperfectstrangerspodcast.com, where you can check out more information about the podcast, listen to episodes, and buy merch. We have new season 4 merch out there now, so if you haven't yet checked it out, go do that. And don't forget to get your tickets for our 2nd annual holiday party. Come dressed in your best Mariah Carey Santa outfit or whatever it is that makes you feel fancy. We can't wait to see you all there. You can purchase your tickets. They're $20 through Venmo at Imperfect Strangers Podcast or PayPal bs.strangers@gmail.com. All of the information is there in our Instagram. So you guys, we hope you are doing well, and we will see you on Monday at the live. Thank you. Also, huge thank you to our party gift sponsors. Thank you to Amber at the Moon Candle Co., to Trisha at Trizzy Studios, to Casey at Handmade by Casey, and the lovely Caro at Lola and Car. We will see you guys back here soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.